Hi YouTube, and welcome to this unboxing and short review of the Lenovo IdeaTab A3000. This is the box, and at its back you would see some specification of the tablet, and it says here that it has a Mediatek processor, quad-core 1.2 GHz. It has a 7-inch display with an IPS and a resolution of 1024 by 600, a 1 gig RAM, 16 gig storage, a wireless BGN capabilities with Bluetooth 4, and running under Android 4.2.2. This also has a dual SIM function, so you can insert 2 SIM cards at the same time. We proceed with the unboxing of the tablet. And you have here the IdeaTab. Inside also, we have some other contents in the package. We have a product list. We have the charger with a USB port. And you have a micro USB cable which you attach to your tablet for charging or for communicating with your computer. And also some quick start guides. It doesn't have much. It doesn't have a headset with it, but you can use any headset for that matter. And this is the tablet. It's made of a glossy glass. Okay, at its back you have a matte finish made of plastic, and you have the Lenovo brand. If you look at the tablet, it has a camera at its front as well as a speaker in front, so you can use this tablet as well to call people. While at its back you have the rear camera here, which is autofocus. You have a pair of speakers at its bottom end, and you have a mic there as well. On the left side it's empty, but on the right side you have volume rocker buttons there. On top you have the switch, you have the input jack for your headset, and the port for USB, for the micro USB. With this tablet you can open the back, and when you open it you can see the slots for the SIM cards and the micro SD card. The back panel, by the way, is made of not too high quality of a plastic, so bear with that. Then you see this big battery, and here you have slots for both SIM cards and the micro SD. I've already had my first SIM card inserted here on SIM 1, so SIM 1 can process 3G and 2G signals, while in SIM 2 it can also process a signal but only 2G. As for the micro SD slot, I think it can hold to as much as 64 gig in capacity. And it's time to turn on the tablet. See there the logo, Lenovo. And that startup tone. You'll be asked to configure some of the settings here, including the time zone and your preferred language. And also you need to accept the end user license agreement and connect to Wi-Fi. But if you don't have a Wi-Fi when setting this up, you can set that up later. I have that connected already. You may want to connect this with your Google account, and connecting that with your existing Google account will make a lot of things easier and will allow you to access the Play Store. Then signing in would take just a few seconds. Here you're asked if you want to back up and restore your existing Google settings. Just leave that and proceed to the next option, and there, you're now ready to use your Lenovo tablet. So when you use this for the first time, you might see a lot of built-in tutorials, and just bear with that. You can opt to skip it and start using the tablet. So you have a screen containing some of the functions already built in. You have multimedia functions, social networking options, and also some tools. Here on top, you have the option to see some of the apps installed. There are quite a few applications already installed in the tablet. If you can see and appreciate the response of the tablet, it's quite fast, and that's due to the quad-core processor running inside the Lenovo A3000. So let me demonstrate the YouTube function here and maybe look at some of the video seen on YouTube. And you can hear how loud the speakers can be. And you have,
Hey guys, hey, welcome to Awesome Sauce News. I wasn't expecting you guys, but hey, look, there's an ultra-wide monitor right here. I guess I'll just do a video on this. This is LG's 29EA, I would assume, but I don't even know how I would.
And if you could notice, maybe it's because of the fast internet connection, but otherwise, you won't see any stutter or any problems in playing high-resolution videos on your Lenovo A3000. You would also appreciate an auto-rotate feature, as well as the ability to lock the rotation if you don't want it rotating immediately. Okay, so let's go back to the main screen and see how to navigate your Lenovo A3000. I'm used to using Galaxy tablets, but the Android tablets usually have a common set of features. So here, if you slide your finger from the top right of the tablet down, you would see some of the features like the owner, the remaining battery settings, an option to turn some of the features on and off, including Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, data connection, data usage, an option to use airplane mode, brightness options, a timeout option, auto-rotate option, and some audio profiles, which are easily accessed by sliding your finger down on the right side. On the left side, on the other hand, you'll see the notifications in your tablet, as well as the presence or absence of your service provider. Okay, at the bottom part of the screen, you would see options to go back to the home, go back and access recently opened applications. For messaging, it behaves similar to your existing Android phone. It has its own default keyboard, and what I like about this tablet is that it has a fairly responsive keyboard. There, it's quite easy to use the tablet for messaging. Now, let's look at some of the other features of the tablet. The camera feature. Camera feature will have its own tutorial, and you will have options here on the left side. Okay. And there's the tutorial again. Zoom in and zoom out. Okay, so let's say we have a guitar pick and we want to take a picture of it. So you can see it focuses automatically there without needing to press any button. It will focus automatically. Whoops. And then also you can select different features like HDR capturing, whatever that is, panorama. Okay, so it supports panorama. It supports multi-angle view. So if you want to have a 360 view of your pic, you can do that. A smile detection. The turtle smiles, so might be able to take a picture of that. Whatever that is. Star feature. Once you're ready to take a picture, just press that button. There. Now we have other features here like location information, exposure settings, different color effects, a scene mode, white balance settings, image settings, whether you want to have an anti-flicker setting for taking pictures of the television. Also have face detection and other settings here. In addition, you have settings for the video, so you have the ability to take the microphone off if you don't need the microphone, audio customizations, time-lapse intervals, and the video quality. And let's see how there. And I think it's good that while taking a video, you can tap to focus as well. So if you want to change subjects, you can do so. And let's see how it performs live. And I think it's good that while taking a video, you can tap to focus as well. So if you want to change something. So that's it. That's the camera function. Now it also has a nice gallery feature built inside the Android OS. Then it can also function as a phone, and let's say you want to call that okay. So that's how you take a call. Of course, as with other Android phones, you have the ability to add widgets as well, such as this, the analog clock. It doesn't really look good, but at least you have a clock on your desktop. Okay, and I think the power of the Android is here in the Play Store, where you are connected to hundreds of thousands of applications that you can install in the 16GB memory space of your tablet. Now let's see some of the capabilities of the Lenovo IdeaTab A3000 in gaming. So I have here the Temple Run 2. And there you can see the good response of the tablet when playing games. And maybe we can also demonstrate its ability to show videos.
And you're playing
can appreciate the level of detail with the A3000. It doesn't have any lags, and it brings forth a crisp video quality, and you can really appreciate the videos that you're watching using the Lenovo A3000. Next would be its capability to read barcodes. This one is Quick Mark, and I have with me here my assistant, the Galaxy Tab 2. And if you have, that's how fast it reads the QR code. If you can see in the browser also, it responds pretty well. It doesn't have any feature or ability to show flash videos or flash animations, but to navigate through the website, it's fast in the Lenovo IdeaTab A3000. For some of you who are quite in the benchmark, or if you're really in the mood for testing your tablet and compare it with other Androids, you have the Antutu benchmark, and you can test that. Let's see how it would fare. And here you have the Antutu benchmark doing its stuff and testing the abilities of the tablet. And here are the results of our Antutu benchmark, and we have the device with the rating 13690. It's not as fast as the S4 or the HTC One, but it does better than the Galaxy S2 and perhaps the other tablets here. Now let's take a look and compare the A3000 by Lenovo against the Galaxy Tab 2 of Samsung. And although the Samsung tablet has a better interface than the Lenovo A3000, I noticed that in terms of responsiveness, the Lenovo A3000 gains an advantage. Also, in terms of camera quality, the 5-megapixel autofocus camera of the Lenovo A3000 outperforms that of the non-autofocus camera of the Galaxy Tab 2. So there you have it, an overview of the Lenovo A3000, a showcase of some of its features, its advantages, its benchmark score. The Lenovo A3000 is available at the Mall of Asia, particularly at the Lenovo store, as well as at Vilman shops. And you can buy this for 9,999 pesos. Thank you for watching this unboxing and overview of the Lenovo A3000. See you!